Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Allie's Amazing Scents. If you're new here, my name is Allison, your independent Scentsy consultant, and today I have some empties to share with you. It's been about 3 weeks since I have been on here to share empties, so thought it was, time to get on here and share everything with you. I will say that my battery is a little low right now. I spent a lot of today cleaning and watching other YouTubers, Scentsy YouTubers. So hopefully my battery doesn't die. If it does, I will just, turn this into, I'll have to cut it and turn it into one longer video. But let's just dive in. Okay, so the first thing we see here is an empties of the washer whiffs in Fluffy Fleece. And this is just an amazing laundry scent. It is so strong, so nice and clean and cozy. And I was thrilled that Scentsy did decide to bring it back this season. As you can see from the packaging, the little bears and the sweaters and trees and stuff, it definitely has a winter design on its packaging, but it is a great scent year-round in laundry. So luckily this is still in laundry, and if you haven't tried it in particular in the whiffs, highly recommend that. So that would be a repurchase. The other washer whiffs that we got through here is Black Raspberry Vanilla. So this is Maddie's favorite washer whiffs. She loves Black Raspberry Vanilla and she wants all her stuff washed in it. Although I will say when I washed her coat in Fluffy Fleece, she did comment on the fact that it smelled good. But she is a Black Raspberry Vanilla laundry girl. So all her stuff is always generally washed in this. And in fact, I have a load going right now of her sheets that I'm washing in Black Raspberry Vanilla. Great strength in this scent. Really stays on your clothes, and I like it because it's unique. It's not just like a fresh laundry scent. It's a unique laundry scent. So this is kind of a staple here in our house, and this is currently available. You can see this is the older packaging on it, but yeah, I would highly recommend that and repurchase that one as well. Got through a cotton cleanup. This is just a nice product to use when you have hot wax that you need to change out quickly. So I mostly use these in my bedroom where I keep my warmers on all the time. And I usually get these when I close out a party. And I'll use my host credits to get these. But normally you can get them in the catalog for $10 for 25 of them. But you get several uses out of one cotton cleanup. So yeah, those are nice to have for when you need a quick wax change. Got through a hand cream and It's Love. This is let's see here, tangy tangerine, raspberry blossom, and sparkling sugar. So this was in our Valentine's Day collection. Not the one that just happened, but the one from 2022. And it's a really nice scent. Definitely has a tangy citrus note in it. This is really a scent that I would use year round. It was nice in the hand cream. I love our hand cream. And I've also enjoyed this in wax in the past. So I have picked this up in clearance, so that might be where I got this. I know I got a body cream of it in clearance, or like a flash sale. And if it came up again, I don't know if I would get in hand cream because I just have so much hand cream and body cream I'm trying to get through, but I probably would get another bar in wax if I saw it again. So that is It's Love. These are a few non-wax empties we're talking about here. So Fragrance Flower and Whipped Vanilla Lavender. This was from the Mother's Day collection last year, 2022. And the other LTO fragrance was what was it? Magnolia, sparkly magnolia. So I had a sparkly magnolia fragrance flower in my bathroom, and it actually did pretty good. And then I replaced it with this. This was just within the last few days that I replaced it. And this scent is actually doing okay in the bathroom. I actually walked in there this morning and I was like, what is that smell? I know it's not my warmer because I have vanilla mint in my warmer, and I was smelling the whipped vanilla lavender. So that's impressive because in the body cream and the wax, I have found this scent to be really light. I am going to revisit it in the wax now that it is back in the catalog, but yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at the performance on this so far. So that is the reason I decided to use this fragrance flower is because I looked and this is available in the current catalog this season. So you can get it in the fragrance flower in whipped vanilla lavender. I'll just put that over there. Car clips in coconut lemongrass. This is a 2-pack, but I just had one in here that I put in my car. The first one I had tried to use at one point in my bathroom on my heater vent, and I didn't have much luck with that. Car clips, I've tried them on different airflow sources and really have found that they work best for what they are designed for, which is your vents in your vehicle. And particularly hot air works well. So they're more of a wintertime product for me. These are discontinued. Scentsy has decided not to bring these back in the current catalog. But I do have several on hand, and I think we'll probably see them again in clearance. This is a great performer. Coconut lemongrass, you guys probably know this is a strong scent, kind of across the board in its different products. But yes, it is performing well in my car. I had a Dumbo scent circle in my car, sorry. And I still do, but it was kind of losing its scent, and so I put this in there as well, and it is performing great. My husband doesn't really like the car clips because he says they get in his way, and for some reason they always fall off when he's in the car, but I don't have that problem, and I really like them. So I'm glad that I was able to stock up on a few different car clips before they were discontinued. So speaking of Dumbo Circus Parade in the scent circle, I put this in my vehicle. These recently were in the most recent flash sale that we had, and this is a great scent. One of my favorites, one of a favorite scent in my household. And look at the packaging there with Dumbo and his feather that he, his security feather, I guess you would call it, and some circus stuff. Anyway, super cute. But I know I have more Dumbo stuff in here. So another non-wax item I got through is an oil, a small 5-ounce oil in pink berries and bubbly. This was in a Valentine's Day collection, I believe. Must have been, yeah, last year's. And I really like this scent. I have used it out in my open concept, but I use this in my bedroom, and it was quite enjoyable. I don't remember if I had this one from the Valentine's Day set, or I think I received a second one in when they were doing the oil and diffuser bundle. So I think I do have one more of these, but yeah, that's a good one. That would be a repurchase for me. Okay, we're going to start going into wax, and there probably is some other stuff in here too, but yeah, we'll start with this. So I am still out of my office, out of my basement from a flood that we had woke up to on Christmas Eve. And so because of that, I am working from home upstairs. My computer is set up in my open concept area. So while I'm not going through wax in my basement, I am changing out my wax more often in my open concept, and also doing more experimenting with doing like maybe one scent in the kitchen dining room area, and then one in like more of the living room area. So that's what I did here. I did Soak and Raise, which is a new one to the catalog this season. Closer to me in the kitchen dining room area. My setup is kind of in the dining room. And then in the living room area, I did my Only Sunshine. I thought this would be a nice background scent because it's not that strong to my nose and it's not overwhelming, but it is a floral. Soak and Raise, like I said, it's new to the catalog. This is very floral. So you have to like floral to like this. And I would even say like more of the powdery florals, like Lush Gardenia, lilacs, and violets, stuff like that, because it is a pretty floral. Now, when I smelled this on cold, I didn't like it as much, and I got more of like a sunscreen type note, like the actual chemical-y sunscreen. When I warmed it, I got a lot more of that powdery floral, so I did like it better warmed, but I don't know if this will be a repurchase for me. It was a pretty good performer, I will say that. So it was open concept worthy, and so for that, I may repurchase it to use once, maybe once more when it's hot weather in the summer, but it is pretty powdery. So I know that Lush Gardenia is gone, and I don't know that this was necessarily the one that replaced it, but this is described as mandarin, orange flower, and ocean air. Really don't get a lot of mandarin or orange for the orange flower. I don't know. I got a lot of powdery floral note in this. That's what I got. And then my Only Sunshine, this does have a lot of different notes in it, amber and florals and whatnot, but it's not a great performer. It actually did decent this time, but that's, I have a couple more bars of my Only Sunshine because it is pretty, but it's not in my club or anything. Okay. So in alternating warmers out in open concept, I did. I think I had about a half of a bar left of Gimme Candy. So like 1.5 bars of Gimme Candy in alternating warmers with apple press. Most of the time I do alternating warmers and maybe I'll mix a couple. But I feel like you get to experience more of the scent notes that way than mixing them. What's mixing in a warmer is great, but it serves a different, it's different, serves a different purpose. So, this was okay. I'm glad I did it with the Gimme Candy because Gimme Candy is great. It's a very, sweet butterscotch, pretty intense. I love it. One of my favorites, but, it's strong for like a day and then it doesn't last too long after that in my experience. This apple press was in the current Bring Back My Bar, or most recent, I should say. I don't remember reading about a cinnamon or a spice note in here, but I did get that when it warmed up more. And I did not like that at all because I wasn't expecting it. I thought I was just going to get a basic standard apple that I could mix with my Gimme Candy, and that wasn't what this was. And so, I got this in the kit, the early access kit, but I would not purchase it again. There's definitely some spice hidden in there. And that last Bring Back My Bar had enough spice to go around with all the other scents where, I didn't need it in this apple press. So, not a repurchase. Okay. This is what I have going right now. And this is amazing. I love it so much. Okay. So in my kitchen living room area, I have lemon coconut chiffon, and I actually used more wax than I usually do for this today, but it's been great. This one doesn't have a Bring Back My Bar sticker on it. Interesting. Anyway, probably because this came in my club, but this is my favorite lemon scent. I love it so much. It's clean, it's fresh, but it is like a bakery. You have a little bit of that bakery note, but it's just so fresh, and I love this scent. It puts me in a good mood. So I did this in my kitchen living room, or kitchen dining room. And then in my living room, another scent that always puts me in a good mood, Dumbo Circus Parade. Love, love, love this. So this is, coconut lemon chiffon, lemon coconut chiffon. That's basically the notes. Dumbo Circus Parade is more of a tropical scent. It has mandarin, peaches, vanilla, can't think what else. Get a lot of citrus out of here. It's really good. Love this one. It's been in my club. It will stay in my club. My whole family loves this one, especially my two younger girls and Maya, my 5-year-old. She loves this, and she loves Dumbo. And so the other thing that we did, well, it's in here somewhere. I used a whole bar out here, but then plus 2 cubes, and then I had 6 cubes left. I ended up, we got the girls' room nice and cleaned up, and I ended up putting, giving them their Dumbo warmer and putting it in there. And so they were so excited. I got the Dumbo warmer in the flash sale, and I finally gave it to them, and they love it. They're so excited. Now they have their Dumbo warmer, their Honey Pot warmer, Winnie the Pooh, and their Cinderella mini warmer on a tabletop base. Anyway, they wanted to put Dumbo in their room. You know, first time using the Dumbo warmer, you got to put Dumbo wax in there. So we did that, and it's lovely. I just love this scent. It really is one of those scents that puts me in a good mood. Okay, I feel like maybe I might have another one in here somewhere, but strawberry lemon cake. So this is the current scent of the month for March 2023, and this is really nice. Strawberry lemon cake. Yeah, that is nice. I don't think I'm gonna club it, because when I put it, I put a few cubes in my girls' room, which is, you know, a smaller size bedroom. It did really, really well, and it actually wafted out into the hallway, down the hallway, and it smelled wonderful. When I did it in my open concept, it didn't do that great. I could smell it a little bit, but it didn't last as long. I almost got kind of a waxy note at the end. Like sometimes I get that with certain scents. Sugar cookie, I think I kind of get that with sometimes towards the end. But anyway, so I don't think I put it in my club, but I think I'm going to take it out. I don't know, though. It is really, really nice in smaller spaces. But because I got the kit, I think I have a few more bars, which I should be okay with. But in the future, I will do this in a smaller area. But I like it. It's a nice... I don't like it as much as coconut lemon chiffon, but it's a nice, fun spring summer bakery that's not too heavy. So I'm not mad about it. I just it's not a super strong performer, but it was nice. Okay. I have done this combo before, and Maya, my 5-year-old, kind of came up with putting all 3 of these together. Lisa Roberry is the one that I first heard about doing this combo, graham cracker crunch and apple cherry strudel. But then we added in a little bit of cran apple crumble as well, and this was really, really nice. I love this trio. Yeah, it's great. So we've done that before, and I think we were just kind of using the rest of those up in the girls' room. Maya loves all things bakery. And speaking of that, toasted marshmallow. This is what they had in the room before we changed it out with the Dumbo. And they had 3 cubes of this in their room. This is a great scent. This is in my club. It will stay in my club. I wish I got more than 1 cube every few months, because it's a great mixer also. It's a strong performer. It's smoky, sweet marshmallow. If I had to choose between Bonfire Beach and this, I would go with this. Because it is a little bit sweeter and stronger. But, oh man, such a good scent. Toasted marshmallow. If this ever comes back, and you haven't tried it, you need to pick this up and try it. And I have loved this from day one, even when I didn't like bakery. It's just done so well. So, highly recommend toasted marshmallow. In my laundry room right now, I am using up the rest of these. I have mixed these before in the past. I did mix these 1-to-1 in the same warmer. 2 warmers, so I have, 1-to-1 in each of Tropic Tango, which is a discontinued scent. And this is also discontinued. This is Grapefruit and Orange from the Mix It Wax collection, which I almost want to say this was in the last flash sale. But this Mix It set came out probably going on 3 years ago now. But it was a fun idea of a way to get people of thinking about mixing. And you'll notice this just came right off because it is older. I wonder if I can see. Oh, you can actually see the pour date on here pretty clearly. Okay, so 2/21/2020. So this was poured just a little over 3 years ago. And this combo is doing really well in my laundry room. This has always done well for me, this scent, but that's the last of it that I have. I think that's the last of my Tropic Tango as well. Mountain Sunset. Oops, sorry. This is a new release, and it's getting a lot of buzz, and I can see why. It's a really beautiful scent. I haven't warmed all of them, so I can't say if it's my favorite yet, but it might be out of the ones I've warmed so far. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. This is kind of like, it's very similar actually to Coastal Sunset, but it's not as sharp. Coastal Sunset has a note in it, especially in cleaning, that's almost a little bit astringent to my nose. And it's in the woods category, where this is in the fresh category. And let's look at the notes here. And actually, I kind of want to compare them. So I do prefer this one overall. It's actually, is it still in my bedroom? No, I switched it out, but it did pretty well in my bedroom. It's not an open concept scent though. I will tell you that. So Mountain Sunset, this is in the fresh category. Wild Bluebell, Warm Woods, Coconut, and Golden Amber. Bluebell, Warm Woods, Coconut, and Golden Amber. And then Coastal Sunset, I think that also has amber with the coconut. Creamy coconut, sandalwood, and amethyst amber. Yeah, so that one is, a little bit more astringent, maybe masculine. This is a little bit softer. I heard Patricia Gates say that it's kind of like Coastal Sunset mixed with Mahalo Coconut. And I thought that was a fair comparison. It does have that more pretty feminine note that you would find like in Mahalo Coconut. So that's a nice one. That will be a repurchase for me. Yeah, that was nice for the bedroom. Okay. This next one, I think I got this in the recent flash sale, Find Your Happy collection, Wild, Barefoot, and Free. This is not a favorite of mine. Look at that. I had some wax issues there, but yeah, I don't really like this one. It's very similar to my nose and to a lot of people's nose to Irish Spring, the green bar soap, which my husband likes. And so I did do this in the garage so he could enjoy this, but I only got it because it came in a bar bundle and I wouldn't buy it on its own. So speaking of my husband, one day he burnt something pretty bad in our kitchen, and so I needed to get that smell out. I didn't really have any like lemon stuff on hand. Well, I guess I could have used lemon coconut chiffon, but I was like, let me try and go ahead and use like some grapefruit citrus scents. So I had my some oils going, and then I had some different waxes. So this is Accidentally in Love. This was also in a bundle in the most recent flash sale. This is really nice. I don't know the scent notes, but you can tell that there's definitely grapefruit in here. Yeah, like a citrus, tangy grapefruit. This was a really fun one. I did enjoy this. I would purchase this again, but I did this in my kitchen dining room. In my living room, I did Be Fabulous. This is not returning. This is also like a grapefruit scent, but it has a little bit of a musky note in it. It's nice. Both, this was in my club at one time, but I'm okay with the fact that it hasn't, it didn't come back. Because I tried it, I enjoyed it, but there's so much new stuff to try. So anyway, I did those two, and then I had some little testers that I threw in my mini warmers. Coconut lemongrass. Well, those other two are going. Another Be Fabulous, and then Sunkissed Citrus, which is not my favorite scent, but they all worked well. They did a pretty good job helping it smell better in my house. And by the time my kids got home from school, my 5-year-old Maya said, "It smells like Fruit Loops in here." So I was like, okay, that's a good thing. If she smelled Fruit Loops, that's a good thing. Here's that other bar of Dumbo's Circus Parade. Oh my gosh, so good. Starburst Sky. This is currently available. This is from the Valentine's Day collection. And it's nice. I have it in my club, but I'm going to take it out. Because I have it in hand cream and I can still enjoy it that way. I think I'm okay. It's nice. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. This is like a pink scent. So Scentsy has had a lot of, I'm going to call them pink scents lately. And then this one was kind of up there in the running for me, but then I found one that we'll get to that I can smell better. A lot of them I can't really smell, like Pink Haze, Vitamin Unwind, Coconut Sugar. Is that what it's called? Pink Coconut, I'm sorry. The scent of the month last month. A lot of those, I just can't smell them that well. And so this was really nice. It did have a little bit of a musky, perfumey note, but just a little bit too light for me. So I enjoyed it, but probably will not repurchase. Because there's other stuff I found that I like better. Here's Pink Coconut. Speaking of Pink Coconut, a lot of people do like this. I've heard several people say that they have good performance from it. I don't. And I tried mixing it with other, quote, pink scents, and I just don't get great performance. So I have a few more bars that I'm going to let cure. I am going to give one to my mom because she actually is one of the people that can really smell and enjoy Pink Haze. And so I think she would like this. But yeah, that's even lighter. Maybe it just needs to cure. Maybe it's too freshly poured. But next to Starburst Sky, that's way lighter to my nose. Speaking of Vitamin Unwind, I had 2 cubes of this, and I thought, let me go ahead and throw this in my bathroom just to use up this clamshell since this is coming back in the catalog. And I got this about a year ago, so it has had time to cure, and I was hoping it would get stronger. It did. It did get stronger, but it didn't last, and it didn't get strong enough for me. So, this won't be a repurchase for me either, but this is in the same vein as the last couple that we've been talking about, with one of the several pink scents that Scentsy does. Another Strawberry Lemon Cake. I told you I thought I had another one. I might even have another one. My pile's getting big here. We better keep going. Oh, okay. So what won the pink challenge for me among all the pinks is Pinkberry Fluff. You guys, I really, really like this one. And this is going to go in my club at least for a little while. Actually, there's a couple scents from the Easter collection that are going to my club. I am pretty impressed with the Easter collection. It launches Monday, March 6th for everyone, but I got an early... Okay, sorry about that. My pile of wax tipped over my phone, but or my pile of clamshells. Pinkberry Fluff is my favorite of the pinks. This is a pink smell that I can actually smell, and I really, really enjoyed this in my bedroom. So you have the pinkberry, which is a type of berry, and you have the marshmallow fluff, and I just love it. It's great. I would not put it in open concept, but it did really well in my bedroom. And I was just excited to have a pink smell that met my expectations. So yeah, this will be going to my club at least for a little while. And I do plan on purchasing more when it comes out next week. Well, I don't know if I'll purchase next week, but you know, while it's still available, I am going to purchase more. The other scent that surprised me how much I actually really like this is Violet and Spun Sugar. And this is from the Easter collection as well. This may even be, I would say this is stronger. I would say this is the strongest of the three. And then there's a third one, which is pretty light to me. But this one really surprised me because when I smelled it on first sniffs, I didn't really like it. I got a lot of like fruity berry note. And I think I said it reminded me of rainbows and butterflies. But when I warmed this, well, I put 2 cubes in my bathroom and I was like, whoa, this is really nice. And this is like a pretty strong smell. So then I put it in my bedroom, which is where it is now. And it's doing great with 6 cubes in there. It is wonderful. So you have the violet, but you do get a lot of sweetness. You definitely get that fluff. I wouldn't go so far as to say this is like my favorite violet scent, or, you know, I really like lilac. No, well, I do like lilacs and violets, but what is that one violet one? Lavender violet. That's in my club. But this is going to have to go in my club too, at least for a little while. I really, really like this. So I guess that's an example of don't knock it until you warm it. You know, I didn't really like it that much on cold, and I like it 1,000 times more at least on warm. So this is a good one. Violet Spun Sugar. Now that I've warmed it, I can't say anything bad about it. I had a couple cubes left of Vanilla Mint. This is no longer available, but it was a really nice mint. It was in my club for a while, and it is still available in cleaning. So you can still get this in cleaning. I love it for cleaning. Finished up an Ariel Under the Sea. I just had a few cubes left of this that I wanted to use up too in Maddie's room. This is a nice scent, but it is light. This is back in the catalog. It's a fresh scent. And it is emerald water, green apple, and blue hibiscus. I probably won't purchase this again, actually. I think I have maybe another bar that I got from a D-stash when it originally came out, but it's just not strong enough for me. But it's a nice scent for like a kid's room, a nice, fresh kind of green scent. Talk about a bad performer. Sorry, Mater, but yeah, you did not do well at all. This is from the Cars collection. Radiator Springs was a scent. Tow Mater is the character on here, I believe. And I couldn't smell this at all. This is kind of just like a really fruity cherry type scent, I believe. And it did not perform at all in the car bar for me. So I was glad that I paid... I don't know what I paid for this in flash sale at one time, but I think it was less than $1. So I was glad I didn't pay full price for that. It's cute, but it just didn't perform. Another non-wax item. pods. So used up my Berry Blessed pods. Those are nice. That's just like a tangy cranberry, dark berry scent. I don't know if we'll see it back. I did notice that this sold out in wax fairly quick after it was announced that it would be discontinued this year and last year. So I hope we see it back because I do really like it, but it's not in my club. But Lucky Starfruit is a really great scent. I paid $2 for this, normally $10. In the flash sale, I picked up 2 of them. And I've had this before from the International Wax Collection. And it's a pretty good performer. And it is a good performer in pods. It wafted down my hallway. I've used this in pods in a hotel room before and enjoyed it. So if I ever see these pods again or the wax, I will repurchase it. I just like it. It's a fun, fruity, summery scent. What else do we have here? Woodland Meadow. This is a new one. And this is another one that I was surprised how much I liked it once I warmed it. When I smelled it on cold, it was very masculine to me. And I was not crazy about it. It's in the fresh category. When it warmed, okay, let me read you the notes here. Woodland Wildflowers, Forest Canopy, Bergamot, and Amber. So that bergamot came out a lot for me. And it wasn't, yeah, it was kind of masculine, but it was very citrusy. So I had this in my laundry room, and I really, really liked it in my laundry room. I did use 5 cubes, but I actually probably will repurchase this at least one more bar during this season. If it doesn't continue into next season, I can see it being like a year-round scent. Or maybe even more of a fall-winter scent. But yeah, I actually really liked the clean bergamot note in my laundry room that came out in this. So again, don't knock it till you warm it. Yeah, but it's more masculine on cold, but I would still say it is a little bit of a masculine scent. Another new fragrance that I tried. I think there's only 2 that I haven't tried yet. This is Raspberry Hibiscus Tea. And you guys, this was really good. I will repurchase this. I'll probably do 2 in my open concept next time instead of 1. It did okay, but it could have been stronger. I like my scents really strong. This is wild raspberry, hibiscus petals, and elderberry sugar. I like this better than winterberry apple tea. It's good. If you like winterberry apple tea, if you like black raspberry vanilla, some of those scents, I like it because it's mostly berry with a little bit of tea. And I'm starting to find that some black tea type scents I don't mind more so than green tea. Like green tea smoothie, or I think Mandalorian has a green tea scent in it that I don't really care for. But yeah, this was really nice. I think this is a good transition scent into spring, summer, but I could see where you could warm this throughout the season. I don't know about warming it when it's like 100 degrees outside. But that is nice. So that will be a repurchase for me. Like I said, I'll probably bump up the amount of wax I use. Another new release is Lake My Day. So I thought this would be really strong. I gave a cube to my friend. And so I started out with 1 cube in my bathroom, but I did end up putting in the other one, which I usually do 2 cubes in there. I thought it would be stronger than it was, but that's okay, because it didn't really stick out as anything special to me. This is fresh, and it's Lake Waves, Crisp Bergamot, and Fresh Oak Moss. Again, with another bergamot in the fresh category. This one and Woodland Meadow, I think they are probably better suited for the woods category, especially this one, because that's a lot of times where Scentsy will put the, quote, masculine scents, like Mystery Man, other ones we've had. This is very masculine. There's nothing about a lake to me, which I was kind of excited to see what Scentsy's aquatic version would be for a lake instead of like ocean water. But this didn't do it. This is kind of just a generic masculine scent. In fact, maybe I'll give the rest of this to my dad because he likes those type of scents. But it didn't impress me. We have enough of the other similar scents that I could just pick up anytime, so I won't be repurchasing this. Scent Circle, coconut oil and linen. I got this in a flash sale. It was nice, but it was short-lived. Not that you have high expectations for, the lifetime of a Scent Circle, but this was short-lived. It was fairly light. I mostly just got, a coconut scent. Didn't really get linen, just coconut. There's a tiny hint in there still. How funny. But it was good. I was glad to have experienced it. I do love coconut. Scent of the month from January, I believe. Pineapple Rose. This is pretty rose forward with a little bit of pineapple. It should probably be called rose pineapple. But I've worn this twice now in my bathroom. Oh my gosh, is this the one? I think I actually did this back to back in my bathroom. And I hardly ever do scents back to back. But I actually really like rose scent in my bathroom. That's a pretty zone specific scent for me, is rose. If I'm going to warm it, I'll warm it in my bathroom. And with the pineapple in there, it did make it a little different than just your standard rose scent, like simply rose, but I can smell the pineapple, and I do really enjoy that, but you have to like rose to like this. So I may pick up one more bar just because I love it for my bathroom, but with, since that's the only place I use it and I only have one mini warmer in there, I get 4 uses out of 1 bar. So, yeah, I actually like this more than I thought I would. I don't think it had a big following. I don't see it coming back in a catalog or anything, but I like it for that particular use. Oh, here's the other one from the Easter collection, I believe. Mandarin Zest. And this was very light to me, which I actually thought this would be one of the stronger ones. It might just need to sit a little bit. It's nice on scent appeal. Mandarin, creaminess, maybe a little bit of floral. There is some floral, but it's light. So I think I'll let this sit and cure for a little bit. And even after that, probably will try it again in my bathroom. I don't think I would repurchase this on its own. It wouldn't go into my club or anything, but it's a nice lighter scent if you're looking for a light scent for springtime. Not nearly as good as the other 2 scents in that 3-pack, but 2 out of 3 isn't bad, as they say in the song. So I think the Easter collection was really good this year. Much better than last year. Perfect Gentleman. I used this in my husband's car. This is a nice, masculine, slightly green scent. This was in the Father's Day collection. I think it was 2021. Yeah. And they might have brought it back in wax last year. But speaking of Father's Day pods, I have a sandalwood tangerine here that I used. I really like this scent. I'm glad it's coming back in the catalog. Oh, I guess I can tell you the note because I do have the new catalog here. For me, my problem with it in wax is I go nose blind really quick. But I absolutely love this in body. And like in the fragrance mist, I just can't get enough of it. It's a sensual scent to me, but I just love it. White cedar and a spritz of tangerine, Brighton Sandalwood Groves. And I believe this is available again in pods. So in this new catalog. Okay. So I don't know if I did alternating warmers, but in the same area, lemon coconut chiffon again with the mango margarita Scentspirations. This was really nice. Oh, I think I was like sick that day. And so I was in my room and I didn't get to experience this very much, but my family liked it. So that's a plus. So I am going to get at least one more. Yeah, I ordered one more of each of the mango bars to try, the Scentspiration ones. Try again because this was really nice. Oh, there goes now I have a notice about my battery, so I better speed up here. And then, you know, you can't go wrong with that one. That goes well with a lot of scents for me too. I guess, I don't know where the container is for this. Maybe it's in here somewhere. But I did pear blossom and cucumber with cucumber cactus, which is coming back in the brick. And I did 1 part cucumber cactus to 2 parts pear blossom and cucumber in the same warmer. And it was nice. But still, this is such a light scent that the cucumber cactus almost overtook it, even with the 2-to-1 ratio. But I would do this combo again. That's probably why I have it like this. I did really like this. This is in my club for now. This was in last Bring Back My Bar, pear blossom and cucumber. I don't know if it'll stay in my club because it's really light, but it is very good. And then if you missed out on the cactus, cucumber cactus, that actually is a really nice green scent. It's not too green, and that is coming back in the spring brick collection. So you'll be able to try that if you missed it when it was a summer scent last year. Here's another new release, Peace Lily Be With You. This is another one that is very floral, very powdery floral. But I liked it. I would actually say this is less powdery than Soak and Raise to me. This does have some sweetness to it. I did this in my bathroom, and this is another one that I did like more when it was on warm. So this is white peace lily, green apple, and watery greens, and a touch of vanilla. Yeah, so now that I read that, I remember that I got a lot of... I got a fair amount of that green apple in there. So that helped with the floral from the white peace lily. But yeah, this was good, and I probably would repurchase this again. I'm going to use up what I have. But I think I would revisit that and maybe even try it in my open concept. This is 100% open concept worthy. Rio Beach. This was a Bring Back My Bar, I think June 2020, which is when I started my club. And so this was one of the first bars I put in my club. When I go look at my club, this is the first bar listed because it's been in there the longest. And I just love this. I did this in my bedroom, but it is definitely something you could do in your open concept. Very long lasting. If you ever see this come back, pick it up. I know White Sands is coming back in June, and that is somewhat similar to this. So you can still try White Sands. I actually had them both in my club at one time, and I ended up cutting down to just this one. It's coconut, vanilla, very beachy vibes. Like, this just gives me all the beach feels of sitting on the beach in the sand with a drink in your hand. I love that one. And that went forever in my room. It went a solid week at least. I finished this up. I don't really like this red candy apple. I finished it up in my laundry room. I get a medicinal note from here. It's not as bad on when it's warmed. But yeah, even smelling the clamshell now, it smells like cough syrup. So I don't need to have my house smell like cough syrup. I got this in a D-stash, but I would not repurchase it. It's just not great. Cashmere pear. This is great. And you guys, this is coming back in June. So if you have not tried it, you will have your chance in June. This is a great bedroom scent. It's fairly strong. I think you could probably do it in your open concept, but it gives me bedroom vibes with the cashmere in it. With that little bit of pear. And it's that same pear note that was in honey pear cider, if you remember that. Really nice pear. I love that. I did temporarily take this out of my club, so I won't get it in March. That way I'll be able to save a little bit of money, and then when it comes back in June, I'll throw it back in my club. I'll be able to skip 2 club shipments of it that way. Sugar Blossom. Okay, this is a new scent too that a lot of people are not happy about. The fact that Scentsy is calling it a bakery. And I do like this scent, but I will agree it's not bakery. So it's a new release, and it says it has golden blossoms, sugared citrus, and vanilla. So like floral, citrus, and vanilla. I mostly get the floral in here, but I really like it. It reminds me a whole lot of Spring Forward, which used to be in my club. I took it out because it showed up in clearance and I stocked up. It's beautiful. I loved it in my bedroom. I will buy more, but I think Scentsy really rubbed people the wrong way by trying to tell us it was a bakery when it's really not. Yeah, it's a little bit of a toned down Spring Forward. So, I've even heard people say, I'm not going to buy this just on principle because you're calling it a bakery and it's not. It might identify as a bakery, but it's not. So, I actually really liked it though. Sugar Blossom. I'll repurchase it for a nice, calm floral scent in my bedroom, but not a bakery. Pink Sunshine. This is currently, I think this is still available. This is in the Valentine's Day collection. This is really nice. I smell a lot of similarities to Ruby Nectarine, which is back in the new catalog. But the scent notes, if I remember right, they don't really read anything like that. I think there's apple in it. Yeah, there's apple. It's just a really nice fruity scent. So that was a decent performer too. But because I'm just going to get Ruby Nectarine in the future because I can get that year round. Not year round, but for the next several months. So Pink Sunshine, it was fun. I do want to get this in the fragrance flower if it's still available next time I close out a party because I want to try out the oil, the colored oil. If anyone is watching this has tried that, let me know your thoughts and if you think it's a good idea for Scentsy to do that. In my open concept, I did the rest of a bar of Pima Cotton. I think I had like 6 cubes left in there. And then Windowsill Breeze. This used to be in my club. It was in laundry for a while, but this was in the international collection along with, remember we were talking about Lucky Starfruit? Those are both international collection. I think this is a big one in region 3. It is a very nice, laundry scent, not floral, laundry. But I took it out of my club because it just stopped. I didn't get excited about it anymore when I saw it because I was like, it's laundry. We have lots of laundry. It wasn't super unique. And you can see it has an older packaging. Pima Cotton, same thing. This was maybe more unique when it came out years ago, but it's a pretty generic laundry. It is more floral than Windowsill Breeze. It was a great performer. These went several days in my open concept to the point where I was like, okay, I'm kind of in the mood to put something else in, but these are still going long and strong. So I probably would repurchase those, but maybe if I saw them, you know, on clearance or something, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we're almost done. In my open concept, kitchen, dining room, living room, the whole area, I did 2 bars of Star Apple and Freesia. This was actually a really good performer. I was surprised. I got these the end of last summer when this collection came out, and they did really well out here. I didn't think it would, but my husband even commented and said it smelled good, which that doesn't happen very often. The reason I decided to go ahead and warm 2 of these is because it is available in this new catalog we have out again. So the notes on here, and I doubt it's going to have the same packaging. This was like an LTO packaging, but it's Star Apple, Tropical Mango, and Pink Freesia. This was my favorite out of the Island Days collection. It is really nice. So yeah, I will repurchase this. I think this would be a nice scent for springtime. I've been trying to warm more spring scents. And I put away like my winter warmers, got out some spring warmers, but we still have a lot of snow here. We've had snow on the ground for over 100, at least an inch or more for over 100 days. And I'm just ready for spring. It's been a long winter, but at least my house smells springy. Okay, the last thing I have here is a brick that I got from the Scentsy Black Market of My Wish. And I love this scent. I did it in my open concept, and that probably wasn't the best zone for it. In the past, I've done this in my bedroom, and it does do better in my bedroom. But the reason I decided to warm this is because this is coming back in the next Bring Back My Bar in June. We're going to have a lot of really good scents that have been around recently, but are just solid, good scents. So this is one of them, and I have regretted clubbing this, so I'm glad it's coming back. This is fig and marshmallow, fig leaf and marshmallow, and it's so good. I do like fig, but fig with that fluffy marshmallow, it's kind of beat up, not in the best shape. And this has got to be a fairly old brick, but the wax is still held up. You can see it has the old Scentsy font on it. Anyway, this is a really great scent. I think it's more well suited for the bedroom, but I will be repurchasing more in June, and I'm probably going to put it in my club. I'm actually thinking about kicking out Plum and White Woods, which I've had in my club forever, and well, a couple years, and replacing it with this. So you can't really see that. My wish. Anyway, that's it. That is my empties. If you're still here, thank you for sticking around. I am thrilled about the new spring and summer catalog, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you've placed any orders, what you're planning on ordering, what fall winter scents you might still be planning on using. You know, a lot of these I still will use throughout the spring summer season. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I know this was a long video, but it's always fun to share and hear other people's opinions. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. I have a haul coming soon, and I will talk to you then. Bye, guys.